What's going on, everybody? A couple of videos back, I uploaded a video building a stand for a 3-layered system, and I also uploaded a video of me setting up a 20-gallon long aquarium. Even though I really didn't know exactly what I was going to do with that tank, I did have a couple ideas, and some of them were koi betta sorority tank for females and maybe one male betta, shrimp tank, or possibly, which the owner of my local fish store suggested, was maybe a cold mountain minnow tank. And I asked you guys, what would you prefer seeing in this aquarium? And you guys really didn't help at all. I mean, thank you for the interaction, but it was kind of split down the middle. People wanted to see shrimp, people wanted to see bettas, people wanted to see cold mountain minnows. And I think that would be really cool because you don't see that too often in the aquascape, and that tank would be perfect for it. So I actually went to Petco and I was looking around for a while for some quality female koi bettas, and I found one. And also, that's my new truck. Last couple months I've been behind the scene productive, but in front of the camera, not so much. One of the other things I've been working on is, well, what's right in front of me I'm walking to, and I'll show you right now. This is not done, but this is part of my new chicken run, and there's the coop right there. I got to readjust it. It's getting off leveled in the ground. I've got solar lights on here. They're motion sensors, so when something comes by in the middle of the night, the lights will come on. They're LED, really good. They're a little expensive, but I'm glad I got those. I had a coyote problem earlier. This thing, I'm going to give you guys a rundown, but I love this thing. I did overkill, but it's definitely going to hold up. I've still got some work to do. You can see it's all protected from the elements. I've still got to sheathe that off or wire that off, that way nothing can get in. For purchase, I was going to build something out of 2x4s and whatnot, but I went in the woods and I got some sticks and made myself a little redneck chicken perch. But the coop got a little off level when I was moving everything around. I'm gonna have to replace or put a new front on here and redo the door. I like this new setup. You guys can hear the ducks and chickens there behind me. This whole run is about 40 feet long by 14 feet wide, and then one part is 20 feet wide. But this part is going to be the first that I'm redoing, and then next year I'm going to redo the other half and call it quits. I might paint all the wood later on, or stain it down, or stain it later this summer. But I don't want to do this ever again for a long time, and this way I'm not going to have to do it for a very, very, very long time. Also, in the end, I'm going to straighten these out. I'm going to put pavers underneath everything. That way it discourages creatures like foxes and coyotes from climbing through. And how the hell did that happen? I'm going to have to address that later too. But yeah. But I've also been productive with aquariums behind the scenes as well. You guys haven't even seen this yet, and the update video will be the next video in the channel's lineup. I've been working hard on the, well, actually very slow at the 125, but slow and steady. This tank is coming back together. The only problem I've really experienced so far is when I got this batch of Limnophilia armatica come in, it was smushy and kind of gushy. I had a feeling these plants were going to melt back, because it seems like to me, even though the box was insulated and well packaged, the plants got a little too hot and they started melting back, and now they are completely melting in my aquarium. But this tank is doing really good, and I don't know if you noticed, but there's discus, and I just introduced the first angelfish in this tank. I'm not too sure on what fish are going to be staying in this tank permanently, but hey, I've got ballast sharks back too. And at the same time, my goldfish tank, all the crypts melted back. So I'm gonna have to give you guys an update with that, but the fish are doing absolutely great. So I think it's safe to say I'm happy with the decision I made. I'm glad I decided to turn this into a 20-gallon long koi marble female betta tank with maybe perhaps one male. I'm going to take it step by step. I'm going to take it kind of slow. This is the first female to go in here. I'm probably going to introduce 2 more at a time. Maybe we'll put 10 max female bettas in here at maximum. More realistically, we're probably going to have about 7 in here. You don't want to overpopulate a tank. One thing I love about this aquascaping is that it's got character. It's got so many niches. It has so much depth to it. With female bettas, there is going to be the problem of aggression, but luckily with all this aquascaping, I think that aggression is going to be settled down very easily, because if the koi marble female is fighting with another one, she can go and hide behind that piece of driftwood and escape very quickly. I'm also thinking about adding different types of hardscape to the tank, a few character rocks. For plants, believe it or not, I might go with a type of aquascaping with no plants, which is kind of unlike me. But I might not. If you guys have any suggestions, leave it in the comment section below. If you have any suggestions on what kind of bettas I should keep in this tank, though more than likely it's going to be all koi marbles, drop me a line. If you know where I can get some quality female bettas, let me know. Until next time, I've been Wayne with Wayne's Fish World. I hope you guys like this video. Later.